Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails, an alternate accounts story. Today we're in round 2 of the first group in 3v3 for Championship 8, Division 3, and we got the win last time, as suspected. I'll show you guys a little bit about that in just a minute. I have not scouted my opponent yet. Hopefully they don't have something good. So I'm having fun with 3v3, and honestly, let's just jump into it. Alright, so we made it into Bronzium. I was able to get the squad kills in order to make it there, so that's pretty neat. And let's look at the feats here first, just see what we're going to be working on. And really the only feat that is interesting at all that we need to be looking at is the Wars Not Make One Great, and that's just kills with Grandmaster Yoda, who we have available on offense, so we should be good there, hopefully. We're facing a person named Falcon, but first let's go into this fight with Kizuna. This was my last match, and so as you may or may not remember, I got the full clear. It was fairly efficient, and we can look at my defenses. They did not go well for my opponent. So my Rex team ended up getting a hold. HK predictably folded, and then the EP team got 2 defends, and in the back we can see they killed the really awful Kira squad, and then they couldn't beat any of the other ones, including Talzin squad with Baze, and Talzin doesn't even have her lead. I think she just has her unique, so I actually don't remember. That's pretty silly of me. Yep, she doesn't have her lead yet, because I have a Saj lead, and I need to be efficient with my Zetas right now. Now, he also threw 2 waves at Negotiator, didn't work. Anakin's still alive, and that's all she wrote. So, won that one going away, and now we're in the semifinals. Alright, and let's scout him for just a minute here. Looks like they give not much of a care at all to Arena, just like me. That's excellent news for us. And looks like they have Jedi Revan, and they have a few pretty good characters here, including Gear 12 with a Zeta, Fulcrum, Ahsoka, which will probably need her eventually. I think wise people are gearing her up. I'm not convinced that this is actually wise of my opponent. I just think Gear 12 on Ahsoka at the 3.7 level, they're getting pretty close actually to Division 2. 3.8 I believe is Division 2, but I think Fulcrum Ahsoka is probably not wise at the 6.3 level where I'm at, so 3.7 is, yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll get stuck on her today, and I will eat my words, and I will probably still say the same thing. Nothing really too scary here, though. And Falcon with a K. Actually, let's see. It looks like maybe they've already attacked. I don't know. Let's see. They have 6,400. Let's see how many I have. Yeah, it looks like my guess is that they've attacked already, so that's just a fun game to play, I guess. We could have just hit the enter button and saved ourselves the suspense, but what's the fun in that? So let's find out. Look at that, they attacked. Excellent. And it looks like they failed against my ships. Let's see how efficient they were. Okay, so they needed 2 against my amazing Rogue One squad. Wow. Okay, then they one-shot all of these. This probably means they don't have a great defense if they're one-shotting all these other teams, especially, let's see what in the back. Okay, they were pretty efficient here, so cool, good for them. And have they attacked? Yeah, they attacked my ships, barely scratched the paint. And now let's take a look at what they have. Looks like Akbar lead, Okay, that Akbar team is actually at higher gear levels. That would actually be dangerous, and the Zeta on Leia can be problematic. That team isn't one I want to underestimate. Well, I want to underestimate it, but I'm not going to. They have a Zeta on Phasma. They have a Talia lead Acolyte zombie cheese. I mean, that team is good under you kill the lead regardless. So I don't even remember. Does she give dodge or something? Let's see what she gives, because she does have lead. Let's see. Yeah, so she gains. Let's see. Yeah, 16%. And if they dodge enough, then they can recover. They gain max health. So that squad is definitely not one to underestimate. That's a pretty tricky squad. Up top here, we have troopers and some pretty awful ones. Veers has his lead though, so if you bring something awful and and they manage to kill the thing of yours that is awful, then they'll get a lot of turn meter and you might not be able to recover from having brought something awful. So let's see, we have a Vader lead with and he has his Zetas, both Zetas, with a couple Sith. That team is actually not terrible. And then First Order, we have a Relict Kylo Ren with both Zetas. Yeah, I don't really see much here to be scared of, really. The scariest part is I don't really know what teams I should be using here. I don't know. Let's see. So this Akbar team, maybe we use. Let's see. Do we have Asajj? I think we do have an Asajj team. Yeah. Why don't we try Asajj and. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. If we take this Asajj team, we don't have a ton of teams that we can beat with this anyways. I think we can beat this team. And the thing is, they're going to just shoot zombie a ton. And, I mean, maybe they'll be able to kill zombie, and that'll cause some disruption. We'll just see. I think we're going to be okay here. So let's get an immediate stun on. You know what, let's stun Akbar, because he can dispel anyways. So if we can stun him, okay, and then we'll stun her if possible. Okay, so this is going to be easy. We're going to get tenacity down on Han. Okay, we're going to give everyone turn meter by hitting Han, but I saved a dispel from Asajj. See if we can take out Leia. Not take her out. Not yet, anyways. Okay, so she's stealthed. That's unfortunate. We'll kill Akbar. And now we will just have to try an AoE on Leia and kill her. So, looking pretty promising here. Cool. 53 is a pretty decent score. Probably should have looked at mods, though. I don't think mods would have saved them there, honestly. That team is super fun on offense. I actually have it available. If I can, I'll actually use it today somewhere for you guys. That team, even with my Leia at like gear 8, is really good because, well, the good version of it doesn't have Han. It has 3PO, and 3PO gives hands exposes out, and so Leia is actually doing a huge amount of damage even at gear 8. So let's see. We've got this Talia squad. Honestly, I don't see much reason why I shouldn't just use my bounty hunters here. The zombie Night Sister cheese is a real thing, and my bounty hunters are non-essential for the most part, I believe. So hard to keep track of all of the different teams we have available. So we need something with an AoE though, and the bounty hunters have that in spades. And we want to save all of our good teams just in case they left something good in the back. I kind of think they didn't. They one-shot all of my important teams. So my guess is that we can probably just use our Bosk team here and get the win pretty quick. The Talia is going to make things frustrating, of course. because they're going to be evading some, but I don't think that's going to be a big issue, to be honest. So let's start by setting everyone on fire, or just one character on fire. That's okay. We'll do our burst attack here, and we'll do ability block. Try to get our contract soon. Alright, Acolyte is just hanging out, of course. Let's just do a big hit on Talia here. Killed zombie for fun. Every time Bosk goes, I'm going to just have him shoot zombie. I want to get my contract here so I can start having more speed and more fun, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can double tap Talia to death. No, we can execute her though. Excellent. And now, hopefully get our contract. Cool. So, we'll start doing AoEs on Acolyte, and Acolyte actually looks pretty beefy. I'm wondering if this was a mistake. I wonder if it's going to be hard to kill her this time. But, get offense up, and do a big hit. Cool, so almost got her. I think she's on fire, so we're gonna be safe. Yep, so she's gone. And good to go. 54 banners. Easy peasy. And then we have this Phasma squad with her Zeta. The Zeta's actually, it's not terrible. It's just not very good. I don't know. I would do almost anything besides that Zeta, honestly. I'm wondering if I can just use Nest to solo this team. I kind of think maybe we shouldn't. I think Nest we can find a different use for Nest. Let's instead, well, let's look at our teams that we have. So we want to save. We'll save Kylo Ren with Watt, General Grievous, Commander Luke, Padme, Jedi Knight Revan. We have a lot of good resources here. I guess we could take this Bastila lead squad. We don't have her Zeta, so that's unfortunate. The Rey team is kind of tempting, but we need to be kind of efficient. They cleared a lot of our teams pretty efficiently, actually. Well, I don't know how efficient they were exactly, but they did manage to do a lot of good one-shot clearing. So that said, I think I outgear these guys by too much. I think we can probably jump in here fairly safely. We'll see. Their Kylo Ren kind of scares me, but we'll just see. So let's target this TIE pilot first. See if we can just take him out right away. Oh, Ezra did not get the double tap hit that I wanted. Okay, so well, that works. I forget if Ahsoka actually dispels on basic still. Let's just find out against Phasma. Yeah, looks like she does. Okay, so we're gonna call Ahsoka to dispel Kylo. Ooh, and he's almost gone here. So, yeah, if he was higher gear, I probably wouldn't have considered taking this particular squad. But at gear 9, gear 11 and gear Relic 1, probably too big of an advantage. So, got that clear. Let's see what crazy things are in the back here. All right, we got some weak Geos, some murder bears with Scout apparently, some General Grievous. That's fun, I guess. Yeah, this isn't that scary at all. Newt is actually more scary than any of these others, except for, well, the Geonosians are good. Geonosians are solid, but let's see. What should we send Nest against? Why don't we send Nest against the troopers, actually? I think we can probably get a win with Nest here. If we can find her. Yeah, let's not think about it. Let's just jump in. And if we can get days off on these guys, then we're going to be good to go. I mean, we're probably going to be good to go regardless. But days against troopers is it's pretty bad because they can't gain turn meter and they really rely on a lot of turn meter. Let's just finish off that Magna Trooper, and yeah, they're gonna hit us. They can't really do enough damage to hurt us that much. So yeah, this is all over. We'll just put daze on him again. Stun. All right. Cool, he shot me back. Good for you, range trooper, because now you're dead. 55. Wonderful. Kind of a free win there. And yeah, I highly recommend, guys, if you can, get your nest up to like gear 12, something like that. You know, I want mine to be Relic 1 eventually here, and then put a bunch of tenacity on her, like 140+%. My main account has her at like 164%, and yeah, you can do a lot of pretty gross things with that. So, all right, so we have a ton of really good teams left. Let's see, this Vader team, we don't want to underestimate it. We want to. I think the scariest team left, though, is this Geonosian squad. And honestly, I think this might be a fun one for General Grievous. So let's do that. General Grievous should just completely demolish this team. And, I mean, we'll see. We will demolish it, I'm pretty sure, but we'll see how much damage they do. They're doing a lot of damage to our B1, which isn't particularly fun for me, but we should get a lot of turn meter here. Oh wow. Okay, all right, and just like that, the fight was over. Wow, I didn't think that was going to happen. Don't worry, I'm not complaining. So that was the scariest team remaining. Cause I guess I got to use Nest on these murder bears. We want to get Yoda's feet if we can. We need to work on that. We have this General Grievous squad. He does have a Zeta. Don't even care which one, really. You know what? That's a lie. I care because if it's his unique, he's going to potentially steal banners. You know, it's his lead, so who cares? Ooh, let's see what his mods are like. Let's get judgy. Okay, so they're all health, but he's not gear 12, so we can't have these you can't have these. Oh wow, look at that health. Yeah, you can't have those as 6Es, so he's pretty vulnerable. Not a good squad. Much better at higher gear levels, of course. And what can we use to beat that? Basically anything. Let's see. We don't have Grievous left. We could use my Kylo team with Executioner. Let's see. Let's look at this one more time, just to make sure it's gonna work. You know, why don't I actually use instead of taking on that squad, let's just get this one out of the way. We'll use First Order, and Watt is going to facilitate the killing of Newt on our first try. So we'll put the taunting tech up on Kylo first, weapons tech on Executioner. Let's try to one-shot Newt. Didn't work. Let's just stun Newt, because Newt is the one. Oh, look at that. Poggle dispelled. And I missed. Man, this game is so unfair. Alright, and now we're gonna get that crazy debuff. Alright, so we killed Newt. Easy enough. Now we'll dispel on Kylo, and the route should be on. Let's see. Let's actually target Poggle here. I couldn't tell if he was targeted. Alright, we'll pay the extortion, so they'll do a tiny bit extra damage. That's okay. And now, okay, Sunfac is taunting. It's not much of a taunt. He's not very strong, apparently. And let's see if this can just one-shot him. See if we can do the same to Poggle. We'll stun him out of spite, and then dispatch him for 54 banners. Excellent. And yeah, they really didn't. They saved basically everything. They did the same as me. They saved everything for offense. I think I just have a little bit more in the tank for offense, so I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I want to use my Yoda. I wish that they had put that zombie team in the back so I could just get 12 kills with Yoda easily. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so now we just need to be careful here. I think Luke is going to be the best bet against that. Yeah, I think Luke is going to be best bet against the Vader team, because they do have some Zetas here. They have some gear. Vader's lead is actually sneaky good for certain things. So let's use this. We'll take out Dooku first, so he can't be stunning us or annoying us. And then I expect Vader will go. You know what? Why don't we stun Vader, actually? See if we can just... Yeah. So now we'll take out Dooku if we can. Good that we're faster than them. We'll stun Savage. Take him out all the way. Cool. So now... just do a basic, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, the team can be hard if you don't have a good team to beat it. We'll just say that. And let's see, this Kylo team. So we're running out of teams to kill here. We have Padme, Jedi Knight Revan, and what else do we have? Jedi Knight Revan, Padme, and Traya, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so against this, we're gonna use Jedi Revan. We'll use Jedi Revan alongside Grandmaster Yoda, and I guess Jolee. We'll try to send as many attacks Yoda's direction as possible. And yeah, this can be tricky. It's Relic 2 on their Kylo Ren. I didn't check his health, but yeah, I don't think that's going to really be much of a problem. Let's put a mark on Executioner. He's the one who deals damage here. And let's see. We'll do an AoE. Kylo will try to hit me back, but I had foresight. And now, all right, we can take out Executioner. Another kill for Yoda. We'll send Yoda to assist here. I think that's another kill for him. And now it's going to be a little tricky, trying to take out Kylo. This might end up with a loss. We'll see. He just has a lot of good regeneration tricks, honestly. But on the other hand, my Yoda is relicked, so I think we should be okay. Jolee will actually heal Yoda whenever, or he'll heal Ren whenever he gets an attack. So we need to avoid using Jolee at all, if at all possible. So we're using basics here. I'm actually going to do the revive thing with Jolee to avoid giving him more hits. And yeah, we're slowly getting this. We'll do another mark. Yeah, we healed him again. Great. But it happens. If we time out, I guess we time out. I prefer not, but these things happen. So, and I think we're going to be able to get this eventually, at least. Maybe we won't mark next time. Let's see. Almost got him. Oh, we're going to heal with Jolee. Great. Heals himself more by hitting. Alright, just do a normal hit. And let's see if we can do a big hit here. Oh, we stunned him at least. Alright, we can call the assist. Nice. Okay, I think that's 3 more kills with Yoda. So, wonderful. And then really, that was the last team that was that much of an obstacle. I think that actually clears this zone, in fact. And let's see. An Akbar fleet with Jedi Knight Anakin. That's interesting. What kind of Falcon? Okay, so they do have a Falcon. It's not as good as our Akbar fleet, but that's okay. We might not be able to clear it, honestly. We'll see. Okay, so we have Murder Bears and Grievous. Grievous will take Padme. And then maybe I'll try taking, I don't know, we used Watt already, so I don't know, we have 3PO. We could pretty easily actually use we could do it. I think we could. We would end up yeah, maybe we'll try doing the machine gun Leia just because it's a fun team. All right, 54 against Grievous, and yeah, maybe I'll just show you guys what machine gun Leia is like. Let's first let's clear fleet just to make sure. If we can clear fleet, then we'll try machine gun Leia. That's a lot of fun. So we don't want to mess around on this attack. This could get deadly pretty quick, so I'm actually going to bring a full fleet. We don't gain anything other than a couple extra banners for taking a lesser number, and I don't care about banners at this point. If we can win this, then we just win. Get the win. All right, paused it for some reason. Do our wiggle. It's been a long time, actually, since I've had to face a Millennium Falcon at all, so kind of interesting. That was the meta for who knows how long, like a year or something. Let's get rid of Anakin. He's the biggest threat, other than their Falcon, who we can't target anyways. And all right, got the retaliation there, of course. Looks like they got reinforcements before we did. So we'll take in Phantom. Try to take out Ahsoka here. Excellent. Start working on 5s. And all these Galactic Republic ships are good, but they're not very good with Home 1. I don't really know what he's doing. I don't know. I'm not gonna complain though. That's not a complaint-worthy thing. Okay, so we're going to take Xanadu Blood in. We call the assist to Falcon, and Falcon is going to, if he hits, going to dispel all the buffs. There we go. So now, let's just try to take him out. No need to do the wiggle thing. Cool, 64, excellent. And I think, so we have Traya available. They failed a few times on my stuff. I can afford to try Machine Gun Leia against this Ewok team. Let's see what their speeds are. Maybe they'll surprise us. I haven't looked at a single speed mod here. I've just been assuming that they're not good. Yeah, I regret not having looked earlier because that's funny. It's sad, actually. Okay, 56 with a speed set. So okay, I think we should be okay. So here's how Machine Gun Leia works. Alright folks, so something similar happened to last time. My video cut out in my last video. Really unfortunate. I did end up running the Machine Gun Leia team. Akbar got WTF pwned, but I did manage to demolish the furballs after about 1 million scout dodges and got 51 banners. So I'll have to show you guys that a little bit later, some other time. It's a really fun counter. If you look at my counter sheet in the video description, it's right there, so you can absolutely see it used on my main account, at least if you're curious. If you're not that curious, just stay tuned for another time. I will try to use it on my alt. But it looks like we've got a win. They failed enough times. We haven't failed at all. Just dropped a couple banners here and there. We even picked a couple up from solos. So looks like the win, regardless of if they find some new inspiration to take on my negotiator, which I do not think is going to happen. So cool. Let's see, the Grandmaster Yoda has half of his kills in, so that's excellent. And yeah, we have everything we want. I don't want to get the feats on the bottom there, just because I don't want to get into Chromium League before lock for this. Bad things happen when you go into Chromium on or before the next round starts, so we have to actually face extremely tough opponents. So yeah, don't necessarily want that. I think I'm just gonna sign off here, guys. So I hope you're all enjoying 3v3. Hope you're enjoying these videos. The alternate account videos are a lot of fun to make, at least. And anyways, I think I'm gonna leave you. So I would appreciate a like, I should say, if you could find it in your hearts to bestow said like upon me. I would appreciate that. Or subscribe, or wave from afar, because it's not cool to shake hands or high five anyone these days. And thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails.